Yo, kamusta? Chris here. 2022 has been good for gaming mice enthusiasts. A lot of releases were made this year and Rakk Gears followed the trend. And today, we're going to take a look at its latest. The gaming mouse I'm referring to is the Rakk Kala Wireless Gaming Mouse. By the way, we'll be giving away one Rakk Kala Air to one lucky subscriber. So please stay tuned for the instructions on how to join. Come on, let's check out the latest from Rakk Gears. One noticeable improvement you'll definitely see is the packaging. The box we use in this release is thicker compared to Kala Air and Dasic's boxes. I think Rakk Gears is leaning towards what Ako is currently doing, making us feel the premium experience when unboxing the item. Unlike the Kala Air, there are only a few items inside the box: the gaming mouse itself, user manual, USB Type-C to Type-A cable, a USB Type-C extender, the USB dongle, and an extra pair of mouse gates. There's no free top shell covers because the top shell of Rakk Kala is not detachable, and I think Rakk Gears should have made it detachable to make room for USB dongle compartment. Yes, this gaming mouse has no USB dongle compartment. I don't know the reason why, but having one for me is more convenient. Maybe because of the shape of this gaming mouse. That's why Rakk Gears didn't make the top shell cover detachable and made room for the USB dongle compartment. Speaking of shape, I think most of you already know that Rakk Kala has the same shape as the Cooler Master MM720. It has an ergonomic design made for long hours of playing time and productivity. To be honest, I love the shape. For me, I don't mind if Rakk Gears copied the shape as long as it has no issues and I don't experience fatigue when using it. At first try, it feels different because I haven't tried this kind of shape yet. Also, I was using Fantech Aria for weeks and I got used to its egg shape. Like the Aria, I use Rakk Kala at work and when I'm gaming. To be honest, I needed to adjust to Rakk Kala's shape. There are times that I accidentally click the ring finger rest because it feels like a mouse clicker. But after a few days, I started to get used to it. So far, with the Rakk Kala, I haven't encountered fatigue when gaming and when I'm working. Like I said earlier, I think the shape is great and so far, I have no complaints about it. Just like the Kala Air, the Rakk Kala has PAW3370 optical mouse sensor. The PAW3370 is a good sensor in my opinion. I think it's a good move by Rakk Gears to still use PAW3370 for Rakk Kala. I just hope that in the next iteration, Rakk Gears will use newer sensors such as PixR3395. So far in my testing, I haven't had any issues when it comes to Rakk Kala's sensor. Again, the Rakk Kala, just like the Kala Air, has KLGM 8.0. I think the said mouse switches are the trend now. Most gaming mice released this year have KLGM 8.0 mouse switches. For me, this is another good move by Rakk Gears because they're keeping up with the trend. In my experience testing the Rakk Kala, the switches are good. However, I noticed that there is a pre-travel in the right clicker. But I think this is just a minor one, and to be honest, it's unnoticeable when using the gaming mouse. As for the side buttons, I have no information what switches were used. The mouse gates of the Rakk Kala are the typical mouse feet Rakk Gears is using in their gaming mice lineup. The said gates installed on this gaming mouse are quite big compared to other gaming mice released by Rakk Gears. By the way, make sure to remove the plastic covering of the mouse feet. Retaining it might affect the gaming mouse's performance. Going back, to be honest, the PTFE mouse gates of Rakk Gears used in this gaming mouse are smooth. As you can see, I'm using a typical mousepad and it still feels smooth when gliding the Rakk Kala. Also, as you've seen earlier, there's a free set of mouse gates. It's always nice to see inclusions like this because finding one that can fit the Rakk Kala is difficult. It's 2022 and lightweight gaming mice are the trend these days. Well, we've already seen this trend a few years back. Good thing Rakk Gears also followed it. The weight of the Rakk Kala is around 58 to 60 grams. This is almost the same as the weight of the Fantech Aria that we have reviewed before. Now, comparing it to Kala Air, the Rakk Kala is lighter. I guess this is because of the battery and the honeycomb covering of the gaming mouse. For me, I love lightweight gaming mice because it feels like it's the extension of your arm when using them. Also, it lessens the stress when I'm using the gaming mouse. Now let's discuss the heart of a wireless gaming mouse, which is the battery. Just like the Kala Air, the Rakk Kala has 300 mAh of battery capacity. I think they retained it to maintain the lightness of the gaming mouse. I also noticed that Rakk Gears implemented the battery saving feature that Rakk Kala Air is also using. What I mean is, when you're in RGB mode and you use the mouse, the logo will stop emitting RGB lights. Also, if the gaming mouse enters idle mode, it will go to sleep. This feature is really a good way to save battery. To wake it up, just move your gaming mouse. There's also an eco mode which helps prolong the battery life of the gaming mouse. As for the charging time, it took me almost 2 hours to fully charge it. While charging, you can still use the Rakk Kala, or in short, you can use it in wired mode. As for the uptime of the gaming mouse, it's around 20 to 24 hours with the RGB turned on. To be honest, I wasn't able to compute the exact uptime because my usage of the gaming mouse was inconsistent. There were days that I just use it for a couple of hours, and there were days that I use it for more than 9 hours. As for the battery indicator, it's under the scroll wheel. In this case, it's the same with Rakk Kala. Just like the typical indicator, it will blink red if the battery is in critical levels. To be honest, I'm good with the battery performance of the Rakk Kala. I like to use it in eco mode because I can use it wirelessly longer. Also, I like the battery indicator because it's easy to spot when it's blinking red. As a token of appreciation for reaching 1,000 subscribers, we will do another giveaway. This time, we'll be giving away a brand new Rakk Kala Air. To join the giveaway, just do the following. Number 1, like and share this video. Number 2, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to our channel. Number 3 is to comment down what you think about this review with the hashtag reviews by after.reviews. And lastly, follow our other social media accounts which are posted below. The winners will be announced on our Facebook page. We will not reply or react to your comments, so please report if there are any spam replies you receive. For now, this is only for our Filipino viewers and subscribers that are based here in the Philippines since we don't have the means yet to ship the item outside PH. Maraming salamat po sa suporta at mabuhay po kayo. Just like most gaming mice, you can fine-tune the Rakk Kala via its downloadable software. You can adjust the bounce, left of distance, DPI, and other settings. As for the DPI, you can adjust it by 50, the highest is 19,000 and the lowest is 50. You can also adjust the DPI effect and the polling rate. You can also add macro functions and change the local light settings. The battery percentage of the gaming mouse is also visible at the right part of the software. As for the issues, there's one thing I noticed in this gaming mouse. When you press the upper part of the honeycomb top shell, the DPI setting is changing. I think the DPI setting clicker is hit upon pressing the set part. For me, this is not a major issue because you will not press your palm hard on the mouse when gaming or when you're using it. Maybe this happens because the honeycomb top shell is not hard enough. As for the other issues like double clicking or input lag, I haven't experienced them yet. If I do in the future, I'll definitely update the comment section below. As for the pricing, it's now below 2,000 pesos. Unfortunately, when I bought this gaming mouse, it was around 2,500 pesos. I don't know what happened, but Rakk Gears already reduced the price. Rakk Kala for me is a good ergonomic gaming mouse. I like the weight and shape because I don't experience fatigue when using it. But if you haven't tried this kind of shape yet, for sure, you'll definitely need time to adjust to it. Also, it's a good mouse when using it in productivity tasks. I think it's good for overall usage. However, I just hate the fact that it doesn't have a dongle compartment. I don't know the reason why Rakk Gears did not add it. Maybe they're trying to reduce the weight or putting up one will compromise the shape. Guys, we've reached the end part now. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Till our next, goodbye.